Okay, and taking a look at the measures of center explain activity. So we're going to focus on using the measures of center, range, median, mode, and mean, and applying those measures to different data sets. So take a look at the front. We have 3 problems on front, and then there's 4 problems with the more of an exit ticket on back. What's another word for range? So we got the spread of the data from least to greatest. Okay, what's another word for median? It is the middle value of your data set. And another word for mode is going to be the most repeated or most popular. And you could have none, you could have one, or more than one mode. And the last one, what's another word for the mean? You got your whole data set and you add all your numbers together and you divide by how many numbers you have, and that tells you what is the average, the overall average of the whole data set. You're going to add all your numbers and then divide by how many numbers you have in the set. Okay, so taking a look at the first example, the data set 12, 16, 8, 5, 7, 14. Is this data set organized? No, so we need to put it in order from least to greatest. If you want to put down L and G like we did at the beginning of the school year, you're welcome to do that. And then find your least number. It looks like it is 5. Now, I would encourage you to circle the numbers as you're going through in order to keep yourself on track. So 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no 9s. There's a 10. No 11. So we have 12, 12, 14, 16, and there's 2 16s. You have to write both of them in your data set. So when you're done organizing them, count how many numbers you have, and then make sure you have all the numbers that you rewrote. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then double check your list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so what's the range? The data is spread out between 5 and 16. So we have 16 minus 5 for the range, which is, all right, do we have any numbers that repeat? 12 and 16, they both repeat 2 times, so then you're going to put both of them in there. 12 and 16, there's 2 modes in this example. The median, how you get to the middle, if you have your own strategy from 6th grade, use it. The way I teach it is you're going to start left, right, least, greatest, and just work your way into the middle one at a time. Left, right, left, right. Now, when you circle a left, you need to circle a right. If you get to the middle, there's 5 on the left, 5 on the right. You're going to circle the middle 2 numbers because there's an even number, and then you have to find what number goes between 10 and 12. What's the median value split? It's going to be 11. So please make a note up on top. So now we have students, we're adding them all up. How do we find the mean? Write them up, find a total. Okay, guys, up on top for your notes. The sum of all the values, the data set. So the sums, you're going to add all of them. And then you're going to make a fraction and divide by how many numbers you have. How many numbers are in the set? So you're going to add and divide. That's how we find the mean. Everyone had a chance to add up 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12. Once you add all these up, what's the total? 106. And then how many numbers are in the set? 10. So you divide that out. 10.6. So we have the range is 11, the median is 11, the mode is 12 and 16, but the average, the mean is 10.6. List from least to greatest. So we have our data set, it's in a dot plot. I would encourage you to extend that line all the way to the left. So we look at the dot plot and then we fill in the values. We have data at 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So how many threes are there? So make a list. 3. How many fours? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How many fives? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many sixes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 6, 6, 6, and then there's 1, 7. So step 1, we collect the data. Step 2, we organize the data. And now we start to analyze the data. We're going to look for the range. What's the range from 3 to 7? How far is the data spread out from 3 to 7? Okay, do we have a mode? Which number repeats the most? 5. So the range is 4, the mode is 5. So we're just analyzing the data just a little bit. And now the median. Use the organizing strategy. We're just going to circle left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right, least, greatest, least, greatest, least, greatest. There's 2 in the middle, so we're just going to split. If the middle 2 numbers are the same, then that is your middle value. What's the median? 5. So the last one, the mean, we need to add all the numbers and make a fraction and then divide by how many numbers you have. Okay. Now, what is the total number in the data set when you add them up? 71. So write that fraction. Once we practice this a little bit, then you do that as more of a habit. That's your strategy. Add and divide by how many numbers? How many dots are in this data set? 14. So what's 71 divided by 14? 5 point what? 5.07 divide to the hundredths decimal place value. All right, what's the range? 4. What's the mode? Okay, what's the median? What's the mean? So the analysis, when we analyze the data, notice the mode, the median, and the mean are all very close to 5. So that means the data is centered. Now look at the dots in the plot. Is the data spread out or is it centered around 5? So the data is all centered right around 5. Okay, one more example for the front. First thing you're going to do is organize your data. How are you going to organize it? From least to greatest. Do it. Instead of waiting for me to show you how to do it each time, you go ahead and organize the data. Looking at the third example, what is the range? How far is it spread out from 0 to 6? All right. Does the third example have a mode? Which number repeats the most? 2. All right. Median, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Middle, there's 2 middle numbers. If the 2 middle numbers are the same, then that is your median. Then add up all your numbers. 0 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. What is the total value of the data set? 27. So that's the total. All the numbers added together is 27. What are you going to divide that by? 27 divided by 12 will give you an average of the mean of 2.25.